Well, we're coming up to Father's Day, and I used to find this always very tricky.
Mm.
What could I buy my father? So, of course, I'd resort to asking my mother, what can I get him? And my mother said, oh, just make him his first cup of coffee in the morning, and that'll be fine. Which didn't seem to me to be much of a special thing because that's what I did at work every morning. It was my job to make him his coffee. And as I walked in with it, he'd say to me, ah, here he is with the best cup of coffee in the world.
Mm.
But I wasn't surprised when somebody else took over the job and this young girl took it in, having been very nervous about making him his coffee. And I would hear my father say, here she is with the best cup of coffee in the world.
Yeah.
But he loved his cup of coffee.
Yeah. I can't honestly remember making you coffee. So
No.
I remember coming to the shop when I was really small, and Mrs. Martin, who worked there, looking at me and saying, "Oh, would you like a cup of coffee?" And me shaking my head rather shyly because I didn't, obviously, I was too young to even start drinking coffee back then. But I don't think I started drinking coffee until quite late on in my teens, I guess. So I don't remember ever making you coffee. I think, I guess by that time you were always so early and off to work.
Yeah.
You probably had coffee when you got there, really.
We probably shared it together when we were cupping, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, I remember coming up as a child with you. You'd wake
Mm,
me up in the morning, say bathroom's free, and then
yes.
I'd have to sort of think, am I going to get up? Am I going to go to work? And it was always worth it in the end, going up to London on the train and then arriving. You'd walk into the shop, and there'd be that smell of the coffee roasting, and we'd get greeted by everybody behind the counter. And then we go downstairs, and then I would usually have to go next door to get toast and marmalade and a crusty cheese roll, and then you would make the coffee. And so we'd sit there and have that first before we. I think we'd already had breakfast at home, so I don't think we weren't
No,
hungry, but it all just seemed to go very nicely
it did
together.
to start the day.
Yeah.